Aloha, everyone, and welcome to our GCCN2 Tai Chi with Randy and Lau. And we are going to start this morning. Hope it's good to see all of you.
Okay, morning, everybody. Okay, so right fist, left hand. Oh, I lost my girlfriend already. Wow, she's like a ninja. She just disappears. I think I thought Hello Kitty was her. Happy Halloween. Okay, hope everybody has a nice, safe Halloween in this year. I heard her. I don't know where she went. Okay, we'll just get started. So, yeah, we tried to, I forget who already. Somebody was trying to join us on Monday for my Monday class, but unfortunately I sent out an old link, so yeah, apologies to that person. But Monday at 9:30. So if you want to join us, everybody's welcome to join us. And if you want to share the links, go ahead and share the links with other Kūpuna, other friends. Right? So they don't have to be in Lanakila, they don't have to be in Papakōlea. We just want to share this with whoever can benefit from it. All right, so sit nice and comfortably, sit nice and straight. My emphasis for my own training and to share with everybody is this concept of relaxation. And it's not just relaxation, but it's called song or sung. It's spelled as song. And it's a really interesting skill. Some people think it's more esoteric, but it is something real, but it's very subtle. And that's why you hear me talking about relaxing and song so much. But to have the quality of song, and in fact, when you listen to the Tai Chi and internal Kung Fu masters, they use song as a verb. So in others, they'll say, oh, you have to song, right? You have to relax. And I was talking to my cousin who teaches and shares a lot with me about the internal Kung Fu and the healing and such. And as my concept grows, my understanding grows, every so often then I'll ask him a question and I'll get a confirmation of whether I'm on the right track or not on the right track. But for the Yang style people especially, they practice what's called Fajin. And Fa is kind of like throwing or extending something away. So Fajin is throwing out your energy, your chi. So you watch the movies and they move their hand and the person flies back. Or in a lot of the Tai Chi demos, they just gently touch and they just press or push a little bit and the person flies back. And that's Fajin. So I asked him, oh, is that the same as in healing? Because do you song in healing? And he said, oh yeah, when you song in healing, you always song. And when you relax, when you totally relax, let go. I mean, not like if I pick up your hand, it should just fall. That kind of feeling, but you're doing it while you're moving, you're doing it while you have structure, while you have form. So even though you're moving, everything inside of you has to be totally relaxed. And that means even your mind, your mental state, your emotional state, everything has to be calm and relaxed. And one of the things that will help you, and you need to add to that, is smiling. So you practice smiling to yourself. And smiling Qigong is a real practice. Just if you lightly close your eyes and you just imagine smiling. So if you lightly close your eyes and just imagine smiling, that feeling that you generate. And you can put your hand right in front of your heart to emphasize the heart, open the heart, expand the heart, and then smile, have that feeling of smiling. And you can feel that nice, happy, expansive feeling. So learning how to let go of all tension while holding a form, while walking, while playing, while talking, while exercising. But if you can song or sung, then you begin to use only the energy you need. So when I do examples with Yvonne, right, if we're lightly pressing against each other, if I tell her to press against me, and I don't want her to push me back, I don't want to push her back, then if she gives me 1 ounce of energy, I have to match 1 ounce of energy exactly. Anything more than that is a waste. Right? Everything has to be totally relaxed. So it's not an overnight thing. You have to practice and you have to cultivate, and a lot of things have to get in alignment before you start to feel these phenomena happening, what I just referred to as phenomena. But every time you think about it and you relax, right, the more you relax, the more refined you get. So it's like making a sculpture. You give it a block of wood or a block of ice, right? You have to cut off those hard corners, and then your tools and your sandpaper and everything get finer and finer until at the very end you're just polishing it with a little bit of wax or oil and a microfiber cloth, right? You're not shaving, you're just keeping it polished. So as we practice and you think about how to relax, you're standing, let the hip go, right? Sitting, let everything go. Practice relaxing and practice smiling and expanding. And what happens is when you get to the point where you physically relax enough and you mentally, emotionally, physically can expand with that light, happy feeling, and just your intent, just your E begins to lead everything. That's when you start to feel this phenomena, and then the chi will start to flow naturally. Okay? So if your feet are sunk, if your body is aligned but you're totally relaxed, your legs are relaxed, and you have that feeling of sinking into the ground, not really having to press anymore, but just sinking, and your head is expanded and your heart is light, and you're just this light, expansive bubble. And your only intent is to be happy or to heal or to help or just to have this lightness, then the chi will start to flow from the earth through your body, and you'll have this transformation of energy. So if you can just do that, you know, that's a huge benefit of the Tai Chi. Okay? Sit up a little bit, a little closer. Okay? So no matter what I talk about, always remind yourself to practice relaxing, alignment, smiling, expand and open your heart, letting go of all the tension. The concept is no resistance. It's win by losing. And it's misinterpreted by thinking that, oh, you just have to give up everything. It's an initial reaction of not fighting, not being reactive to things. And by doing that, we can turn things around. And that's when we have the gain. But it takes everything of studying the physical, the mental, the emotional to achieve the measurable results, measurable for yourself. Okay? All right, so drop your hands down, relax. That lightness, letting the legs go, extending the legs in front of your body, and letting the feet fall. As we practice, notice how your feet will want to grab and grip, and muscles will want to shift and grip, and make a conscious effort to relax and let everything sink and fall into place. Make a conscious effort to keep your knees from moving back and forth in a lot of the movements. Relax all the joints. Okay? Bring your hands up while you inhale, connecting your mind way up in the sky. Think way up in the sky, and as you drop your shoulders and your palms and exhale, think deep into your body, flowing into the earth. Again, breathing in, extending, think way up in the sky, and as you exhale, think deep into your body, below your belly button, in the center of your body. Deep breath. Breathing in from the earth. Draw the chi up. Relax your legs so they sink in and fall into the earth, while your head is suspended from above. Imagine the cleanest energy flowing through your body, picking up the toxins, the waste products, the stale chi. And as you exhale all the exhaust. Imagine like black smoke, dirty exhaust. But each time you breathe in and out, that breath gets cleaner and cleaner. When you decide to finish your last breath, you always imagine it's as clean and pure as possible. Cleaning out the joints, moving the blood, moving the chi, coming up from the side. Drop your shoulders, extend your vision over your palms, breathing in and out. Scan the horizon. Tip of the tongue on the roof of your mouth. Just extending your fingertips. You extend your fingertips, but relax all the joints, all the muscle tissue between the fingertips and your shoulder blade. And just the tension from your fingertips will pull and stretch and elongate the muscle tissue. Drop your shoulders. Scooping down, like picking up water. Letting everything go. Filling up all your muscle tissue. Deep breath and exhale and squeeze and press using dynamic tension. Squeezing and surging and letting go. Filling up the bones. Charging up the bone marrow. Stimulating blood production, bone production. Ligaments and tendons, strengthening and wrapping and twisting every ligament and tendon in your body, all the connective tissue, letting everything go, bringing everything back to center. Calm your breathing down, relax your chest, sink everything down to your lower dantian, about 2 inches below your belly button. As your arms hang, let all the tension in your arms go so they hang naturally at the side. Move your shoulders a little bit because they'll reveal if you have any tension. You shake it out if you need to. Okay, so as we begin our warm-up, slowly turn your palms to the front, expand your fingertips, listen for any tension and let it go. And always thinking, always practicing Sung, like relaxing with the movements. So inhaling and lifting, like washing your face. And turning your palms, rotating your palms the entire time. Exhaling as we press. Body is straight and just dropping the head to warm up the neck. Let everything go. Feel all that tension relieve from your shoulders, dripping through your fingertips before you breathe in again. Take your time. Don't rush. Finish your breath. Let everything go. As slow as you move, everything's constantly moving, and all movements are connected. In Tai Chi, it's constant motion. Nobody else might see the movement. But inside your body, you can still feel your joints moving. You can still feel the energy flowing. You can still feel the muscles relaxing and contracting and letting go. Tilt the sternum up and just the head. Feel the spine pulling all the way down to the tailbone, and do one more. Sinking the chi down to your lower dantian, below your belly button. Let all the tension go. Number 2, one hand up, one hand by the waist, relaxing and turning and looking to the side while you breathe in. Relax, relax. And exhale, drop your shoulders, drop your elbow. Let the palms wash the center of the arm. Finish the breath. Turn as much as you comfortably can. Remember the hips and waist, pelvic is loose and open. Legs are falling into the earth. Center of the palm is washing the center of the forearm. Deep breath. Expand the lower belly. Sometimes you expand the lower belly so much you can feel it stretching the lumbar. Do one more time. And then we'll come back to center, right in front of the throat. Do an open and close right in front of the throat. The center of the palm is the height of the throat. Center of the palm is heart. The throat is your voice, open, relax, expressive, no restrictions in your voice. The front of the throat, the center of the throat, and the back of the throat. Do one more and slowly let your palms fall forward and down. Feel the blood flowing. Let it flow all the way down into the fingertips, and imagine that dripping out of your fingertips into the earth. Fold your elbows and we'll warm up our shoulder joints. Squeezing the shoulder blades, trying to make them touch, and then rolling them up without letting go of that stretch, all the way forward and down. Spine is straight but relaxed. Nice deep breaths of air. Arms are relaxed, only squeezing the inside lower corner of each shoulder blade. Taking your time, rotating your palms the whole time. Come forward when you finish and rotate from front to back. Let the arms hang right at the side of the body. You'll feel the arms gently brushing the body during the whole movement. When we come forward, you might feel the stretch more in your collarbone, which will reveal all that tension in your collarbone. All the way down and relax, and then do one side, left or right. Be sure to relax the hip and waist and pelvic joints and relax the neck. Look straight ahead. Scratch your nose if you have to. I know. So if you're too tense, think of something funny. Laughing will really breaks that tension. It helps the body to shake and vibrate, helps to open the heart and release all that tension. Come forward when, make sure you do 3 rolls forward. Make sure the palm is open. Oh, I'm gonna do one more. I can feel a big knot on this side. Finish the movement, stretch, relax, and do the other side. All the way down. As you breathe in, make sure your throat is open so the air sinks into your lower belly. Come forward 3 times, at least 3 times. Make sure you keep your spine and your body straight but relaxed. Your fingers are open but relaxed. Your eyes are looking straight ahead. Pull the shoulder blade forward. Relax the neck so it follows. Relax the bottom of the feet so they're flat on the ground. All the way down, finish your movement, and then 2 elbows together. I like to finish with 1 row in each direction with 2 arms, 2 shoulders, 2 shoulder blades. All the way down and relax. Okay, and then loose circles. Just loose circles. Yeah. Okay, slow the circle down. And then do it slowly, breathing in and out. So this is one of those perfect movements to practice. Right? It's calm, it's gentle. Shoulders are down and elbows are down the whole time. Feel the arm falling. When you pick up, the elbows feel like they're tucked in a little bit. And let go of all the tension in your shoulders. Make your shoulders light. Stretch your fingertips. The movement is simple. Simple enough, but yet includes everything. So spine is straight, hips and pelvic joints are relaxed and open. Let go of the knees. Let the legs fall into the earth. Release the ankles so the bottom of the feet are falling into the earth. The upper body is extended and supported from above, suspended from above. Slowly turn the waist. Relax the shoulder joints. So as you turn, 1 arm will extend and 1 arm will fold in. Notice how my palms remain right in the center of my body. So while I'm turning my waist, my arms don't go to the side with my turn. I keep my palms right in the center. Breathing in and out. So while you move, learn to move every joint in your body while relaxing and applying Song. Take 1 more and relax. Let everything go. Let all the tension in your arm fall. Imagine it falling through your arms, through your fingertips. Fingertips should feel heavy. Okay, then you can hold the ball and expand your spine. 1 hand up, 1 hand down, elbows in front of the body. Breathe. Nice deep full breaths. So in this posture, again, spine is straight. The body still has that same structure. Keep the elbows bent and in front. Arms and elbows in front of the body. Wrists, don't cock the wrists back all the way. A little relaxed. And feel your shoulder blades. So you can feel your shoulder blades stretching in opposite directions. As your shoulder blades stretch, release every joint in your spine, every vertebrae. Just imagine every vertebrae, every joint relaxing and expanding. Just use your mind and imagine that happening. Travel from the top of your neck all the way down to the tailbone, releasing each vertebrae 1 at a time. Sometimes you can gently close your eyes just a little to help you focus. Let the hip go, let the pelvic go. Imagine the nerves stretching and expanding. Imagine the the blood vessels inside of the spinal column stretching and expanding, and all the knots releasing, and the blood flowing, and synovial fluid releasing. Take a deep breath and expand. And when you're ready, slowly exhale and release all the tension. Bottom hand washing up. Yeah, so sometimes you can hold these stretches for a long time, just working on that relaxing and slow expansion. And if you hold it long enough, everything will start to release by themselves. Let all the tension go in the body. Remember, Sung, relaxing, but Sung while we're doing something. So Dr. Lam describes it as opening and loosening of the joints. Not just relaxing, but we need to open and loosen the joints. So that tells us that we're applying Sung during movement. We're applying Sung while we're holding a form, while we're doing something. Not just still meditation, not just seated or lying or standing. Relaxing. Finally, take a deep breath and expand, letting all the tension in your shoulders, your neck, your back go. And exhale when you're ready. Oh, I'll tell you who's the perfect example of Sung, of Tai Chi. If you have Disney, you go watch the original Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, and you watch Snow White as she's cleaning the dwarf's house, and she's singing and dancing, or just she's cooking and cleaning, and she's dealing with animals and running up and down, and her heart is open. Right? Even when the evil queen comes, she accepts the evil queen. When Grumpy is grumpy, she kisses him on the forehead. Right? That's Snow White is like no resistance. Snow White is Sung. Right? Relaxed in everything, no matter what. I'm not telling you to be Snow White, but she's actually a pretty good model. Leave it to Disney. Leave it to Disney to make a Sung princess. So breathe in, relax the spine. You have to relax every joint. Release all the tension in your spine from the tailbone all the way through the neck. Breathing in. As you breathe in, imagine you're pumping and filling up all the space in between every vertebrae. Allow your body to turn. And only exhale when you're ready. Not when I'm ready. Not when the next person is ready. Smile, open your heart with every movement. Put that sun in your chest. This one, turn the palm to the back and wash the outside of the arm. Wash the triple burner. Turn your waist and lift and fall, and then spin outwards. Relax and expand, breathing in. Relax the neck, relax the waist. And as you exhale, you uncoil and turn your waist. And as you rise and fall, you breathe in and lift and fall and exhale, and then breathe in again. And exhale, and take your time and relax and coil and uncoil. Just gently moving and spinning. You can vibrate your palms and your fingers if you want. And see how my bottom hand scoops sometimes. And my fingers are stretched and coiled. My upper hand feels like it's gently pressing against something. Like it's spinning a little tissue to make those those little tissue flowers. And the bottom hand feels like it's gently pressing against the table. Same thing, like making those little paper tissue flowers. Relax and expand. Relax and coil. Relax and unwind, releasing everything. Do one more time. Sung. Relax while we're moving. Relax while you're expanding. Relax while you're relaxing. Come back to center. Hold the ball right in front of the heart. Finish your movement though. Don't cut your movement short just to catch up. And see if you can feel your body still turning from side to side. Sun is in your chest, connected to the sun in the sky. The sun and the heart are synonymous. They're separate, but they're the same. You connect every sun to every other sun in the galaxy and the universe, which means you connect your heart to every other heart in your world and every other world. Moving down to our waist, bringing the feet in. Again, let everything go. Feel it dripping down through your arms, your fingertips. Feel your feet settle, and then slowly draw the chi up, like moving in water. No more resistance than water. No more resistance than those times you feel the air is a little thick. But if you relax, the more you relax, the more it'll move out of your way. Relax the bottom of your feet, let the legs fall into the earth. And then we'll pick up one knee straight up, but relax the upper body. Only as high as you can relax the upper body. Up and then forward, and then gently press and surge into the earth while picking up the back leg, and then falling, and then rising. Upper body should be totally relaxed. Don't let it drop, don't let it rise. So only pick up the leg as high as you can relax and keep the upper body still. If you pay attention to my head and my shoulders, right? Notice how I avoid moving it from side to side. Everything has to be relaxed. I avoid having it rise and fall with the movement. I want to keep it suspended from above. And I want to keep looking straight ahead, feeling and thinking what I'm doing. Releasing all the tension in every joint. Right here, that leg is pressing into the earth while I'm releasing my palms, and then my back leg is pressing into the earth, sinking. Do one more time and we'll come to center, holding the ball just below the belly button. Again, remember to let everything go during these transition times. One knee goes out, turning the opposite, and sliding your fingers right to the center. Reach right to me. I should see everybody's fingertips. It's the only time you get to poke the teacher. Breathe in and turn the waist, relax and turn the waist, and exhale, letting everything go. My leg movements, I'm just showing you options you can do to have a greater range of motion, but always do what's comfortable for you. Not comfortable, don't do it. If you feel like you're going to fall off the chair, stop the movement before you fall off the chair. This movement, I really feel it's underrated, but you're opening up and loosening the waist and you have a nice stretch. You have to relax and turn your spine. So every joint is moving. The spine is still twisting. The pelvic joint is opening. So learning to turn and rotate the spine and doing movements like this as much as you need to do them. And really underrated kind of movements. Do one more and we'll come back to center. In and out. Hold the ball just below your belly button. Do one open and close while you're going to reset your body. Yeah, and then picking up one knee. Again, only as high as you can relax and keep the upper body still. Just the knee, or the heel, I'm sorry. Pick up. Only as high as you can relax the upper body in and then down. Straight up. Pick up the knee and extend the heel. Push from the pelvic joint, from the hip. Then lift. As you lift, relax the upper body and keep it suspended. Extend all the way out so you can feel the back of the knee stretching and pressing down a little bit. Breathing in and out, extend. It's almost hyperextending the knee joint with the stretch, but not locking. Just letting it straighten all the way out. Then press and extend the toe from the hip. Feel the hip joint opening and then lift and then come back. Breathing in and exhale while you extend. Relax the shoulder joints. The shoulder and the hips are the same. And one is for the upper body, one is for the lower body. It's like pork butt and pork shoulder. Right? They're kind of equivalent, but one is by the butt and one is the shoulder. You guys know shoulder is cheaper too, right? Yes. Well, I don't know about now. Now prices are crazy. Yeah.
But the texture is the
Okay.
same.
And rest. Finish your move and rest. Let everything go. Realign. Then pick up. Extend out and then fold. Nice rounded movement. Pick up and 45. And heel and toe. Barely touching. Yeah. And don't worry about left or right. Right? We do two sides with these warm-ups. When we do, especially when we're doing you're doing video, it's always confusing, right? If you're the kind of person who automatically mirrors or automatically goes opposite, yeah, doing these can get really confusing. So when we do the warm-ups, don't worry about left or right. You know, as a school teacher, especially elementary school teacher, before I started working, I got to be a librarian, elementary school librarian for just under half a year, one semester. I was explaining to my friend, yeah, small toe, big toe. I said the school librarian took off, but she made sure she came back before the end of the year. Otherwise, she would lose service credit, which unfortunately meant I didn't get any service credit. I could have gotten half a year. Yeah, would have been a few more bucks when I retired. But it was funnest. Is funnest the word? It was one of the most enjoyable and really the most fun jobs I've ever had, because I got to be the full-time librarian, and my job as the librarian was just everything was pre-ordered. I just opened up boxes of brand new books, label them, stack them, and elementary school, so a lot of my time was spent finding stories for the kids and reading. But one of the skills I acquired was I had to learn to read upside down. So I don't do it too much, but I can still I can still do a decent job of reading upside down. And with the Tai Chi, I do a lot of mirroring. So, you know, I'll call right. So when we do the warm-ups, don't worry about right or left. We do two sides. And even when we do the set, a lot of times we're doing two sides. But if I prefer you to do right, I'll call out right. But don't worry about it. It's not that big a thing. Not that big an issue, yeah? Okay. All right, relax. Shake everything out. So what I was explaining when you extend the leg out, let me turn this way. So when you extend the leg out, hyperextending would be like pressing the knee down, right? My toe would go up and I would have, the knee would be pressing all the way down. So you want to extend enough where you're trying to get this joint to fall. So in other words, if you were lying on a flat surface and you just extended your legs and relaxed, you shouldn't be able to put your hand underneath. Right? You slide your hand and you would feel the table. There shouldn't be a gap. But we don't want to just press straight down. At the same time we're pressing down, we want to expand out. So while you're pressing the knee down, it's a stretch. It's not just pressing, but it's a stretch. You want to extend, right? So extend, and you have that feeling of going outwards while straightening out the leg, right? So straightening out the leg becomes a result of elongating and relaxing the muscles, right? If I only press straight down, it's going to lock. But if I relax the hip and it extends, then it's stretching. And that's what's creating that stretch. So even if you're really flexible and it technically does hyperextend down, but if you're stretching outwards, that's okay, especially for the therapy. Okay? So yeah, going through physical therapy now is, just teaching me a lot about my joints and my knees and such things we take for granted, problems I didn't have before because of the way I used to train and my level of activity. So I'm working on all of this. I'm discovering things the hard way, right? Because I have to make the corrections. So we sit, right? We sit and we stretch, but we tend to lock when we stretch. So the Sung again, as we stretch, relax, sitting straight, but letting go of all the tension and surging the leg forward. At the same time I'm stretching forward, making sure the knees are down. So this joint, I'm trying to straighten out this joint while stretching, and it's a different feeling. And when I do this stretch, I can pull my toes back, right? That's going to stretch the legs under my muscle, stretch the Achilles tendons and such, right? So there's all different ways of stretching, but I'm very conscious now of getting that full range of motion. If I'm doing something, if I'm doing an exercise like this, for example, that's what I mean by full range of motion. And I come down, I make sure that I finish the movement, right? I'm not cutting it short, even if I'm just touching. But when I come up, right, instead of cutting it short and coming down, I make sure I come all the way up, finish the movement, and then come back down. But those movements are very important. Many of us, right, we can feel your body hunch, you can feel the joints bent. So we really need to spend some time straightening everything out and holding that stretch, and then stretching a little bit more to counteract that, and then practicing standing perfectly. Okay? All right, so that's enough for the warm-up. Oh, I lost her again. That's why I have Hello Kitty. Maybe I'll leave Hello Kitty with me. Next week you might see Hello Kitty on the chair. All right, let's reset. Come up and down. Okay, so our basic 6 movements, and I always say remember it as a story, right? So Tai Chi Tai Chi Chuan. Chuan or Tai Chi Kin. Kin or Chuan is fist. So Tai Chi is translated as the grand ultimate. So they'll say it's the grand ultimate fist. So when people say, oh, is Tai Chi a martial art? Well, the name is Tai Chi Chuan, right? Tai Chi fist. But you can interpret the grand ultimate as many things, right? So Tai Chi is the balance of things that complement each other. Okay? So we avoid saying the balance of good and evil, right? It's just the balance of opposites, and it's a constant balance. So while we do the set, we're constantly moving. As we move, as we get bigger, as we turn, as we spiral, as we shift, you have to relax and allow your body to adjust and balance where the center is. Don't just rush to the next movement. But in Tai Chi, before we study that, you have to study nothingness, and that's what the Tao is. The Tao is like nothing. And when we talk about nothingness in the Tao, it's called Wuji. W-U-J-I, Wuji. Or you'll see it W-U-X-I. And that's nothingness. But really, nothingness is a concept. Right? So Sung, when we practice Sung in your joints and your muscles, you're practicing Wuji in that spot, because that's nothingness, right? You're letting everything go. No tension, no resistance in your body while you're doing something. That's Wuji, that's nothingness. But it's nothingness while you're doing something, and then that's why it's become so esoteric and philosophical to people and so confusing. And once you start to understand it, it starts to make sense. Okay? So before we begin Tai Chi, you just sit or stand, if we're doing standing. Let everything go, but holding that as perfect a posture, but not really stretching, not pressing. You just that soap bubble that's there. And lightly close your eyes. And breathe gently. Let the tension in your lower belly go. Open the throat. Smile to your heart to help to create that good environment. Check that you're releasing all the tension. You're trying to create Wuji. You're attempting to create Wuji, and every attempt gets you closer. Any distraction, acknowledge it, and then return back to your breathing. Remember to smile to yourself. You feel how smiling will release a lot of tension. And then from Wuji, start suspending your head from above, gently allowing it to stretch your spine while relaxing. Let your hip and pelvic go while you let your legs fall and press a little bit into the earth. Now with that intent, we're moving out of Wuji. So Wuji is no intent. Slowly open your eyes while you expand your palms, and you feel like you're gathering up energy between the palms. Fingertips are lightly expanding. Legs are falling, sinking into the earth. The chin is down a little bit, and the eyes are scanning the horizon of the mountaintop. Take a deep breath. Make sure only your stomach is expanding and your chest and your throat are relaxed as you breathe. As you breathe in, commencement, pick up your arms. We're starting to wake up the chi. Fold your elbows and bring it to your heart. Remember to smile and put that sun in your chest. Number 2, rolling. Gently moving that ball of energy and bring it into your heart, to all your organs coming out of your heart, your lungs, and your throat, expanding, and then relaxing. And then 1, open and close. Okay. And then putting it away, lifting your sternum, and back down. Okay. And within all of that, is the whole concept of Tai Chi. In all of those 3 movements, including the Wuji from the beginning. Yeah, everything's in there. So all the movements are just exercises to develop strength, ability, and application of moving in every situation. But still, everything we did from Wuji to those 3 movements, everything has to be in there. Okay, so one more time, gently close your eyes and just take a few breaths, letting everything go. And then slowly gathering up the energy and slowly suspending and falling and sinking and looking straight ahead. And when you're ready to breathe in, pick up your arms. Feel all the joints as relaxed as you pick up and extend. As calm, as relaxed as possible. Drop your arms. Moving to single whip, turning to your right while pressing the ball 45 degrees towards your knee, and then opening to Wan Sau, expanding. Keep on turning while dropping your right hand. Wan Sau. Relax and turn your waist 45 degrees on each side. Relax your shoulders while stretching your fingertips. The top finger is no higher than your eyes. So you can look at the tip of your middle finger or just scan the horizon beyond the tip of your middle finger. The bottom hand is no lower than your belly button. In other words, those are the ideal positions, but anywhere in between is okay. We're going to finish on the right side and then start bringing your palms back to your heart, but turn a little to the left and spiral back to center, right into an open and close. Finish the movement. Don't rush. And then we repeat on the left side. So turn to your left, pressing, and then opening to the right, moving away from the left hand, single whip, and then dropping the left hand into Wan Sau. You want to try and do at least 3 times to the right. They always say odd number, so 3 or 5, but again, if you're like me, don't worry, just do what feels comfortable. A lot of times I get so caught up in the movement, I'm not counting. So then I just do one more. Come back to center. Have a little spiral. And open and close. Okay, and we'll do the next movement on the right side. So turn to your right. Slide your right hand up to the height of your ear, not too high. Breathe in and drop the fingers and exhale. So you see the fingertips first, and then you drop the heel of the palm, turn some more while dropping the lower hand and lift the sternum. This is brushing the knee. Then the palms turns to the center. Turn a little bit more, the hands will come closer to the center, and then turn all the way to the right. The left hand slides up, the right hand cradles the elbow. It's called Pipa, playing the Pipa. Pipa is like a little guitar. And then come back to your left while folding the arms. Right here, my right palm is right under my elbow. And as I turn, it washes the arm to the center, and then the left hand washes down through the elbow. And then it lifts and falls, and I do the other side. It's called shooting palm or parry. Okay, we'll do that one more time. So just turn and drop it in place. This is also called a silk reeling movement. Yeah, and do it one more time. In the set, it's formerly a Parry. So right here, 45, I'm going to turn back, and the left hand is going to lift and flip over, like flipping over a pancake. But turn all the way 45. My right hand is on top, makes a cross or plus. As I breathe in, you grab. As you exhale, you turn and let the right hand rise to the throat, while the left hand is holding in place. And then release the left so it catches up with the right. Drop your shoulders and elbows and expand, rolling back. The palms gather, like collecting something just below the belly button, then lift the sternum and double hand push and draw it back. Do an open and close. And then we're going to repeat on the left side, and then we'll end class. So turn, breathing in, drop the palm, exhale, come back forward, expand, turn the palms towards the center, turn the body to the left, the right hand rises, the left hand cradles, and then turn like holding a ball, left palm under the elbow, and then swivel to your left, the palms washing the arm, and turn to your right. The right palm is going to flip over, like flipping over a pancake, but turn 45. The left hand and both hands hold fists while breathing in, and exhale, rising to the throat, then releasing, rolling back, gathering. Take the palms like gathering something up. Collect that just below the belly button and exhale while lifting the sternum. Double palms pushing. And gently draw them back. Drop the shoulders. Do one heart Qigong. Turn the palms, lift the sternum. Bring everything back to center. Check your alignment. Relax, let everything go. Draw your knees back. Feel all the tension release. Then draw the heels up and breathe in and out. And then gently relax, and then we'll end with the bell meditation. Okay. So extend your legs. Your palms, they can be here and they can be here. Resting on the lap is very relaxed. If you turn your palm over, you can feel how it lets all the tension go. If you turn your palm up, you can feel it connects your whole body, but you still have to be relaxed. So you choose the one that feels good for you, that you want to do. Right? So this, of course, emphasizes heart, but it allows energy to flow through the body. This one is a little bit more relaxing. This one is just that in-between level where you can practice relax, but you can feel your whole body activated. So choose whichever posture is comfortable for you. Gently close your eyes and breathe and focus on that relaxed posture. And I'll play the bell to end class. Any distractions, acknowledge them, and then bring your mind back. Slowly open your eyes, move your joints around, rub your hands together. Even when you do this, relax, right? Relax the joints. Gently warm up the eyes. And gently brush the scalp with the fingertips. Just go from the center, working from front to back to the outside. Do at least 3 times. Okay, and then tap, same thing, but just tapping, light tapping. When you tap, go all the way back to the neck. Tap the back of the neck up and down by the cervical. Right? Then drop your shoulders and gently pull those muscles away from your spine, turning side to side. So I don't know if you realize we did a little bit more today. So we did the basic 6. And then we added on the next 3 movements. So we're up to 9 movements now, left and right. Pretty much within the same amount of time. Yeah. Shake everything out. Yeah. And just slap. When you slap, the wrist is loose. Yeah. And outside, and top, and inside, and underneath. Okay. And ideally you would do 3 times. And these slapping movements are actually really good. If you did it every day, multiple times a day, it's like a really gentle physical conditioning movement while being done for circulation and to open blockages and such. But you're helping to keep the body in condition. So even these light slapping movements, if you do them every day, you'll be able to slap a little bit firmer every day, a little harder. Right? So that when you bump against things, you won't get those bruises, or the bruises will heal themselves much faster. Okay. Okay. Oh, she's back. Great. All right, right hand, left hand, and we'll formally close class for today. Okay, so thank you everybody. Have a good Halloween, have a safe Halloween, and I'll turn it back to Hanakia. Okay, and turn
Thank you so much,
off my recording.